you have done a lot in the field of archery. You have been here for 42 years as a player, as a coach, as an administrator. How do you look at your journey so far?
Well, it's interesting. Let me tell you that when I started in 1981, luckily archery got started in UP, and the principal of my school became the president of the UP Association, and the sports teacher became the coach. And when it started, I was just the house captain that time. And because of the house matches, I had to conduct the matches. I got involved in this. I was basically an athlete, a long jumper, a triple jumper, as well as a 100-meter distance runner. And when I started this archery, in the year 1982, that was the turning point when I got a chance. They were looking for people from all over India who could be as volunteers for the 1982 Asian Games.
All right.
So as a school captain, I felt I got a chance. My principal told me, why don't you go there? They are looking for volunteers. Can you go there? And I was posted in archery. Okay. Now, that was something of a coincidence that I just got posted in archery field. And I went there nearly a month ago. So basically, all the teams started coming in the Japanese, Chinese code, and they came in 15 days in advance. And I was there in the field as a field official, helping them with all the facilities there. So in those 15 days, when I was watching them, then I found that what is so great about them? They are the best. But what is so great? Because in mythology, India was one of the best.
Absolutely.
For me, it was something very curious. So I started observing these archers in action, started talking to the coaches, the archers, making friendship with them, and started learning the intricacies of archery. Then I got a chance to go for the opening ceremony. And that time for a student of class 11, it's a very big thing. Okay, you're going to get a chance to see the opening ceremony. So that day we came early, we moved in early, we were in the front benches. And when the entire squad walked in and the entire applaud took place, that day just a feeling kept in my mind. When I saw Maharaja Karni Singh walking with the Indian flag, can I carry this flag one day? Now, that was a dream I took back with me, back to my school, back to whatever I learned from the Asian Games. And my uncle was coming back from London, and I told him, he said, can I get you something? I said, uncle, can you get me a bow from there? Okay. So that was my tryst with destiny, that I started my archery after the 82 Asian Games, when actually my uncle brought the bow and I started learning archery on my own. So we had heard about A-Club, and that time there was no coach in UP. There was nobody to teach me. I used to go through books on archery, whatever. There was one book on archery, and that was on one chapter in the entire sports library. Okay. And I went through it 10 times just to learn what it is, and whatever I had learned from the Korean, Japanese, Chinese, I started practicing. Within a span of 2 years, 1984, I became the junior national champion. 1985, I went on to become the national games champion. And in 86, I was the captain of the Indian team for the 86 Asian Games, carried the flag for my archery. So that was my tryst with destiny.
A very interesting journey from a volunteer in 82 to the captain of the Indian team in 86. In just 4 years, what do you think, other than the tryst with the destiny, what do you think went in your favor when it comes to playing the sport, knowing the sport, and also understanding the sport?
See, 3 things. The first is your parental background. For me, my father was, he was a patient. He was a patient of myasthenia gravis. That time he was the 3rd patient in India. Okay. That was in 1960s. And he went abroad on a ship, got himself cured, but then he became a lifelong patient. So he always wanted, and he used to write to us when I was in class 2. Talk about big people, big stories. He used to write to us. And that was a thing which kept in a mind, that he said, don't become only a good student or a good player. I want you to become an all-rounder.
Right.
But that was something which was ingrained in all our family members' mind, that we have to become all-rounders. So that is something which was there in our back of mind. So to propel us. So he actually propelled us into becoming all-rounders. So we were good in studies, we were good in sports. So that was the first thing. The second thing is I got a chance to do my engineering. So being an engineer, I could understand the science behind archery. Right. So that was the second point. And the third thing is your passion. The dream which started when I saw the Maharaja Karni Singh entering the flag, and that, can I take this flag? Can I win that medal for the country? That was the third thing.